When I got to college, I took a few flying lessons because I had a personal interest in airplanes and in aviation. I didn't really start flying again until I was about 52, and I really didn't know whether I could learn anything at that point. I hadn't learned anything other than lines for a long time. And I wanted to engage my brain in some process that would wake it up and resupply it with challenges. I feel a great sense of responsibility and purpose when I'm flying. I sensed that it was really important for aviation to build a constituency among these young people and their parents to benefit aviation. I want to encourage kids to study and focus, and I want them to recognize the relationship between freedom and responsibility. Aviation is an earned reward, and encouraging our kids to focus on something that's ambitious and that requires rigorous application is, I think, a very good idea. One of the great things about Young Eagles is that we're able to draw from the great breadth of the community in big cities and small towns, that we're able to offer kids an experience. For many of them, it's their first airplane flight. The excitement that they feel is a wonderful opportunity to engage them in discussions about what you have to do to learn to be a pilot. Well, you know, one of the things that I was struck by my first trip to Oshkosh were the attributes of pilots. This huge aggregation of people is one of the most responsible events I have ever seen in my life. People behave appropriately. They pick up their trash. They don't fight. And it's really nice. And it leads me to believe that some of the aspects of that go to making a pilot are also aspects of personality and character that build good citizens. And I think that's one of the things that aviation can encourage is good citizenship. So it's a mission with a very significant and important purpose, I think. I found it a bit daunting to take over the chairmanship of the Young Eagles program from Chuck Yeager. I'm very glad I did. I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of fantastic people through aviation, a lot of the legends I've met over the years, and some I have not, but I'm looking forward to it. It's a little embarrassing to be a legend of aviation, especially a living one. The legends of aviation are makers of, many of them are makers of history, and their individual stories are well worth knowing. I have enormous respect for them. One of the things I think is exciting about aviation is that it introduces people to the third dimension. We live in a two-dimensional world if our feet are on the ground all the time. And the only real understanding of the third dimension requires being part of it.